Testing, testing, testing 1, testing 2, testing 3. Good morning, everybody. Testing, testing, testing. I hope this is a successful test. Testing, testing 1, testing 2, testing 3, testing 4, testing 5, testing 6, testing 7, testing 8, testing 10, testing 9. Forgot about 9. Sorry, 9. Oh my god, 9. I'm so sorry. Testing 11. Successful testing 9. Forgot about 9. Sorry, 9. All right, we're good. We're good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. That's what I like to hear. That's why we do it. It's a lot of fun. This is my favorite division, too. Well, they are. They are. I appreciate that. Thank you. And they know they can go back and watch after, right? Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, they can go back and either on our Facebook or YouTube, either one. Oh my! Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner, and we are live here at the Rose Garden in Norwich, Connecticut, for a long day on the Solu. What an absolute blessing, honor, and privilege it is to have this day, to be here with you. I am so fired up. We're starting off like we always do, bright and early here on this frozen tundra Saturday. Looks like they're extending the rink. Look, we're getting a bigger rink here for the boys and girls as the coaching staff has moved the wall back. Usually they play half the rink, but it looks like they're going to go 2/3. I like that. More hockey. Well, more surface area for hockey. Hockey's going to be the same as the boys and girls make their way onto the ice here. The Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks are going to be taking on the South Windsor Knights. The Knights wearing their road maroon sweaters with the gold shoulders, gold numbers, Knights logo across the chest, maroon shorts, gold and white trim on the shorts, maroon socks with white and gold trim, yellow numbers with a white trim and a yellow nameplate. Just beautiful sweaters here for the South Windsor Knights as always. And in between the pipes for the Knights today is going to be none other than he's usually number 35, but today's wearing number 00. There he is. You see him there. Henry McCormick getting the start. There he is between the pipes here for the South Windsor Knights. And down at the other end, way down at the other end, that's normally where the net is right there. Or normally where the wall is. The net's usually right there at the top of the circle. An extra, 15, 20 feet here of playing surface today. I got to tell, I wonder if they're going to play 5-on-5. We'll find out. But it looks like in between the pipes here, for Southeastern Connecticut, I think that might be Mason Lacombe. I'm waiting for the young lad to turn around. I see the 8. There's Bongo. Yes, that's got to be Lacombe, so he's the only other 80 on the team, or number in the 80. So in between the pipes today is number 86 in your scorecard. That's Mason Lacombe. You see the Seahawks sweater with the gorgeous Seahawk logo across the chest, blue shoulders, yellow trim, and yellow and blue stripes with black shorts, white socks with blue and yellow stripes. We play 2 24-minute running periods here in the Mites division. No icing, no offsides, no penalties. Prison rules are in effect. That's why it's the best division in hockey. Safety second. Checking is allowed. Body contact is encouraged by the broadcaster. And I encourage the young ladies and lads to do it, because once they get to the squirt division, they're not allowed to check anymore. So body checking, contact, everything goes here. Like I said, safety second here in the Mites division. Prison rules, the way hockey's meant to be. That is why it is simply the best division in hockey. So we're about ready to get underway here. I want to thank you so much for joining us. You see our sponsor, our new partner at the bottom of the screen there, Next Level Summer Academy. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, there is nothing like Next Level Summer Academy, the premier Connecticut camp experience for your young lady or your lad, an athletic experience second to none. They have sports intensities including football, basketball, soccer, baseball, and, of course, my favorite, ice hockey. It's an ice hockey camp for these young ladies and lads. A bunch of Seahawks went last summer. They absolutely loved it. They rave about it. They're still talking about it. And this year it's going to be right here in Oakdale, Connecticut at the St. Thomas More School. So make sure you see the number at the bottom of your screen, or you can go to the website, Next Level Summer Academy. Sign your young lady or lad up now. Tell them that Scotty sent you from Solu, and you get 10% off. You will thank me. They are the best camps. I checked them out last summer. They're absolutely fantastic. If my kids were still of age, they'd be going there. But it's hard to send my 18-year-old to camp. Although, well, perhaps the wife would want to. But he'll actually be working this summer, so we're very proud of him. Graduating from high school, and he's already got a job lined up, the young lad. So we're very happy to hear that. But anyway, Next Level Summer Academy, ladies and gentlemen, we want to welcome them. They're our new partner. I'm telling you, you will love it. Your child will love it. They are second to none, and they are right here in Oakdale, Connecticut. This year, ladies and gentlemen, they came all the way up. Last year, they were down in Kent, which, if you ever been to Kent, ladies and gentlemen, is not nearly as close as Oakdale. So welcome our new friends at Next Level Summer Academy. All right, the buzzer has sounded. The boys and girls getting some last-minute instructions from their coaching staff. The Seahawks break their huddle. I think we're still going to have 4-on-4, though. An extended surface of play here today, so I am more than excited. And the Knights break their huddle. Knights in maroon, Seahawks in white. We're going to keep the scoreboard updated so long as it stays within reason. If it gets a little bit lopsided either way, we'll stop keeping score. And the ref drops the puck, or the coach drops the puck, and we are underway from Norwich. As Norwich, South Windsor gets it down low. Camp circling the wagons now. Camp down the right wing, puts the brakes on. Camp wheeling and dealing. Camp with the puck on a string. Camp goes behind the net. Minor Lacombe watching him closely. Camp tried to go right up the gut. That one doesn't get through. Knocked down. Walking in now. South Windsor pulling the trigger. Just wide of Lacombe. Behind the net it goes now. Camp giving chase. On it there are the Knights trying to get it in front. That was Evans. Tried to turn it around in front. Couldn't come away with it. And back the other way now. Here come the Seahawks down the right wing with speed. Over the blue line. Walking in. Pulling the trigger. They score! Lewis Beers buries the biscuit for the Seahawks. But as you can see, there are no whistles. There are no face-offs. Game on here in the Knights division. The Mites division. Here comes Beers again. Beers down the right wing with speed. Beers walking in at the dot. Pulls the trigger. Steered aside there by McCormick. He stopped there by Hendry McCormick. Hey, come over here, Tommy. I want you to meet the kid, Henry. Hey, Hendry, how you doing? Behind the net it goes now. On it there, Kaczynski. Left it for Camp. Camp picks it up. The elongated rink here today. I say let him play the entire rink 5-on-5. What the heck? We got the whole rink. But that's just me. Sent up ahead. I love full ice mites. That one steered aside by Lacombe. Goes behind the net. Sent hard around on the stick of Beers. Beers had a little trouble with it. South Windsor looking for the counterattack. Camp couldn't get it out as it's chopped out and sent behind the net. You hear the buzzer sound. So wholesale changes as fresh Seahawks arrive and fresh Knights come off the bench. But it's always game on in the Mites division. Mooney quickly on the puck. Lydia Mooney out there now. As it's tracked down, turning on it there is Eggman. I am the Eggman. I am the Walrus. Sending it up ahead now to Matos. Matos got it down low. Chance in front, letting the shot go. Getting the waffle on it there was Lacombe, turning and going back the other way now. Here comes Tom. Tom down the right wing. Poke checked away as Mooney came over to help out. Mooney on the backhand up for Hannah Tom. Tom down the right wing. Wheeling and dealing. Good job of back checking there by the Knights, but stepping up there was Emberlyn Robertson. Robertson, Mooney, and Tom out there for the Seahawks, along with that's Salisbury. So an all-lady Seahawks lineup out there right now is wheeling and dealing now as Tom pulls the trigger. Waffle save by McCormick. And that went behind the net. South Windsor on it there, trying to come away with it. Hounded from behind. The puck still back there. They're digging, they're mucking, they're doing the homework. Robertson trying to get it loose. I could always tell Emberlyn she's got those awesome pink gloves. So I know that's her. Chance up ahead now for South Windsor. Poke checked away by Salisbury. Not once but twice, but it comes loose. Here's a chance now for the Knights down low. Pulling the trigger. They score! Mason Matos buries the biscuit for the Knights. And they get on the board. 1-1 is your score. As the Seahawks send it all the way down. We play 2 22-minute running time halves here as it's stolen behind the net by Tom. But the buzzer sounds, so you see fresh Seahawks reporting for duty. Fresh Knights hopping on the ice here at the Rose Garden. Dangerously in front. Sent ahead. Bongo with the stick in the passing lane there. Poke checked it away. As the Knights trying to thread the needle. Once again, Bongo breaks that up. Here comes Beers now. Back the other way. Beers over the blue line. Walking in. Pulls the trigger. He scores! Lewis Beers. His second goal of the morning buries the biscuit for the Seahawks. They regain the lead. Up ahead, Bongo read that like a fine piece of literature. Back the other way now. Nice job by the Knights to get on their horse and break it up. And here come the Knights. Cross-ice pass. Broken up nicely. Turning and going with it quickly now is Beers. Beers tried to sidestep the defenseman. It was knocked away. Nice defensive play there at the blue line. I believe that was Pate. It was. Jamison Pate with a nice poke check there. Camp putting the brakes on down the wing. Camp kneeling off the boards with it. Beautiful pass out for Beers. A little too hot to handle, a little too cold to hold, but Beers gets to it. Sends it behind the net now. There's Krasinski trying to come back in front. Nice job by South Windsor to send it all the way down, but it hit the official. Or the coach, I guess. There is no officials here in the Mite Division since there are no penalties. Bouncing puck sent ahead. Here comes South Windsor now. Back the other way, letting the shot go. That just missed. Wide of the netminder, Lacombe. At the side of the net now, Beers with it there. Beers with it. Beers sidesteps the forecheck. Beers comes out the other end with speed. Beers down the right wing. Forced wide there. You hear the buzzer sound every 90 seconds. And then it's wholesale changes for both teams, but no face-offs. The game is constantly on. You got to be ready to go here in the Mites division. Quick shot. Big stop there. Lacombe got the flipper on it as Matos was looking for his second of the morning. Trying to get it back in front. That's knocked down. Here come the Seahawks now. Trying to come away with it. Stepping in there, laying the lumber. Good forecheck there by Luke Bissett. Set with the aggressive forecheck. That's hard off the boards now. Here comes Mooney. Mooney down the right wing, sending it up. The Seahawks will go to work. Into the corner it goes now, behind the goal line. Hannah Tom turning on it there. Got Mooney getting to the cooker. Mooney sent flying. That's running into it there with Stella Engman. And along the boards now, sent up by South Windsor. Trying to cut inside now, working on it. There's Bissett on the backhand. That just missed as Matos got down low. I'm very excited. I actually got the South Windsor High School team today. Over the blue line, pulling the trigger. That one! Nice stop there by the netminder as O'Connell got it away. We'll be there today at the Martire Family Center in Fairfield, Connecticut. There's the South Windsor Bobcats. The high school team's the Bobcats. The high school football team is, I think, the Wildcats. Or something like that. And the youth hockey is the Knights. So all with the same colors. So South Windsor Bobcats today taking on the Fairfield Mustangs at 12:15. Right here on the Solu. We'll be hustling down there right after the Squirt game. 5 games today on the Solu from 4 different venues. Today's game 1, venue 1. Quickly now, Beers. Beers off the bench with speed. Beers over the blue line. Beers looking like a hot knife through butter. Wheeling and dealing back to the forehand. Ran out of real estate there as Beers was run into there, and his forward progress brought to a halt. Great defensive effort there by South Windsor. As they try to send it back up to the blue line, looking to set up down low. There's Pate walking in. Pate, who just broke up the play a moment ago. Pate hounded there by Camp. Camp on the puck. Camp. Pate did a nice job to come back to get it, using the boards behind the net. I love the bigger rink here. Great job by the coaching staff to recognize the other side of the ice wasn't being utilized today, so they made the rink bigger. Well, these boys and girls are certainly enjoying the more space out there. These guys can fly, and they deserve the bigger rink. Like I said, I would have taken the wall down, played the whole rink, but that's just me. Here's a chance now. Beers came back to break it up, but still, I want to tip my hat to the coaching staff for thinking of doing it. And you can see, I think it's advantageous to the young ladies and lads to have more room to operate. They can clearly handle it. Here's a chance now, letting the shot go. Big stop there. Lacombe got the glove on it and holds on to it. 14:40 left to go. Here's Beers. Up ahead, right on the stick of Camp. Camp over the blue line, making a move to the outside, protecting the puck. That goes off the shoulder of McCormick. And South Windsor comes back the other way with it. Through traffic they come now over the blue line, pulling the trigger, a laser beam there. That's Colin McCormick. I'm not sure if he is relation to the goaltender Henry, or if they are like Bubba and Faust. Chance now, Hannah Tom in on the forecheck. Helping out there with Salisbury, getting a chunk of it. South Windsor staying with it. Here's Bongo. Bongo trying to move it up ahead, but here come the Knights now on the counterattack, walking in, pulling the trigger. They score! Wesley Swerbudich buries the biscuit there. And South Windsor has tied the affair. 2-2 is your score now. With the puck behind the net. Knights on it there, trying to get it out in front. And back the other way now. Here comes South Windsor with speed through the neutral zone. Poke checked away. Bongo. Perfectly timed poke check there. Tried to go cross ice. But the Knights did a nice job of back checking, intercepting the puck, sending it down low. That ends up behind the net, trying to get it out in front. There's Bongo once again. Chance in front. Swiped that there by Lacombe. Bongo on it there now. Nicholas Bongo Down the right wing, Bongo trying to get it out, couldn't do so. Waiting for it there was Tom. Here comes Tom now. Tom down the left wing. Anna with one hand on the stick, protecting the puck, turning on it, still with it. She is a heck of a hockey player. I really love her game. I have for years. Here's Mooney. You want to keep your head up when Mooney's out there, taking away on the backhand. That just missed as Bissett came through. Up ahead now it goes. Poke checked away at center ice. Here comes Tom. Walking in now at the blue line, coming in. Bissett diving out to get a chunk of it there, but it ends up in the corner. Wasn't that Minder McCormick, and the buzzer sounds. Wholesale changes. Camp on it quickly. Here's Camp in the corner. Camp got Seahawks arriving at the cooker. Got it there. Kaczynski got a piece of it. Goes off into the corner now. Kaczynski sending it behind the net. Kaczynski, Camp, Beers, and O'Connell out there for the Seahawks. As the Knights get some fresh legs out there as well. Sent ahead. That's Pate. Pate lost the handle on it as he was challenged from behind. Putting the brakes on there was O'Connell. Tried to get it up the boards. Couldn't do so. Chance in front now. That effort is thwarted. And back the other way now. That's O'Connell's. Kaczynski a minute ago. I apologize. Trying to run the gauntlet, following up, letting the shot go. McCormick made the save there. That was a Seahawks sandwich there on Knights bread. As O'Connell tried to run the entire gauntlet, the Knights wouldn't allow it. Back the other way, pulled down in the neutral zone. Play allowed to continue. Because it's always allowed to continue in the greatest division in hockey, the Knights division. On it now, behind the net. Sent a hard around there by Pate. Comes all the way down. 12 minutes left to go here in what is a fantastic tied affair. Beers rounding the net like Bobby Orr. Dangerously at the side of the net. Beers cuts to the inside with speed over the blue line. Got it across the Camp. Camp puts the brakes on, wheeling and dealing, lets the shot go. Big stop. It went straight up in the air and behind the net. Close opportunity there for the Seahawks as the Knights come away with it. Camp on the back check, pulls Pate down. Kaczynski comes back for good puck support, but the Knights send it in deep. Here's Kaczynski now turning to the forehand. You hear the buzzer sound. 11 and a half minutes left to go here. And now comes Tom. And a Tom with it. Tom trying to come away with it. Couldn't knock it down. That's poke checked away there by Mooney. Coming over to take it away now is Allison Salisbury, number 97 in your scorecard, on the forehand, off the boards. That pleases the broadcaster. You always want to see the young ladies and lads go out of their own zone on the forehand. Chased down now by Tom. Jerking it behind the net now. Got it out in front dangerously there. Hannah got to it. I think she was going to get to it before the goal line, but a good burst of speed there. She hit the nitrous button. Behind the net it goes now. On it there's Tom. Tom behind the net got Mooney. Cutting to the cooker. Tried to connect there. Taken away by Swobodowicz. Sent all the way down. Salisbury. Behind her own net. Again on the forehand. You see so many young ladies and lads go to the backhand when they're facing their own goaltender, facing their own wall. You always want to go out on the forehand if you can. There's a chance now in front, trying to get to it. Lacombe got a piece of it, still loose. They dig it loose, letting the shot go. Then hit a body on the way in. Salisbury dangerously. Robinson couldn't clear it. Here comes a shot, blocked out high, gloving at it, got a piece of it, and pouncing on it like a puma was Lacombe, but it ends up in the corner. Mooney gives chase. Good puck movement here by the Knights. Big stop there as Lacombe got the stick on it. A rifle from the point. And now Robinson. Up the boards. Beautiful tape-to-tape pass, and away come the Seahawks, but the buzzer sounds, and there'll be no further play. Until now, further play. Pete in a foot race there with Beers. Beers behind his own net. Beers puts the brakes on. Beers dangerously almost lost it. Beers on it there. On the backhand. Right there. Like to go out on the forehand out of your own zone every single time. A backhand pass is okay to a teammate. But trying to clear the puck on the backhand. No. The chance of it going out go way down. No actuary would sign off on it. It's a high-risk, low-reward situation. Always want to go out on the forehand. I'm not picking on Lewis. Don't get me wrong. I try to say that every broadcast at every level. The NHLers try to go out on the backhand in their own zone. It drives me nuts when they don't have to. Kaczynski. Speaking of the NHL, hopefully Lane Lambert loses his job today. I'd like to see the Islanders coach replaced and removed and replaced with Joel Quenneville. But that's another podcast for another time. At the side of the net now, South Windsor trying to get it out in front. One of the greatest coaches in the history of the game, just sitting around doing nothing. How about you give him a call, Lou? People will get upset. They'll forget about it in 5 minutes. Behind the net now. South Windsor got it out in front. Beautiful pass now, pulling the trigger. Big stop there. Lacombe got the glove on it, and away comes Camp. Camp making the move over the blue line, walking in, pulls the trigger. He scores! Keegan Camp buries the biscuit And the assist will go to the netminder, Mason Lacombe, as he was the last to touch it. And Camp picked it up, went the distance with it, and the Seahawks regained the lead. Down there under duress. And South Windsor trying to come away with it. Hannah Tom, great job protecting the puck. Still coiling in her own zone. Still under duress. Sent flying there by Matos. Matos chases it behind the net now. Trying to chop at it in front. Coming over there was O'Connell. Cleared but not out. Kept in at the blue line. Trying to get it down low. Beautiful job on the back check there to not allow that to happen there by Lydia Mooney. Mooney's a good 200-foot player, and I'm telling you, keep your head up when that young lady's out there. Chance ahead now. Here's a chance now. Pulling the trigger. They score! A beautiful wrist shot there. His second of the morning. Wesley Swobodowicz buries the biscuit there for the Knights, and 3-3. There's your score. Bouncing puck, knocked down Swobodowicz. Swobodowicz trying to go cross ice. That's knocked down, letting the shot go. Chance in front, the rebound. Nice job by O'Connell to get to it there. And away they come as Engman got the shot away. Here comes Tom now down the right wing. Tom in the corner, sending it behind the net. South Windsor on it there. Good forecheck there by the Seahawks, but away come the Knights with it now through the neutral zone. Over the blue line, walking in, sliding it across at the back door. Big stop by Lacombe. The rebound still loose. They jab at it and gotten out of there by the Seahawks. Big stop there by Mason Lacombe. 3-3 is your score. A fantastic affair here today with just 7 minutes left to go here in the opening half. The Seahawks and the Knights doing battle for your entertainment purposes at home. Here comes Beers now. Beers down the left wing. Beers walking in, pulls the trigger. He's got a cannon or a rifle. I guess you would say cannon would be more of a slap shot. Rifle would be more of a wrist shot. He certainly is a sniper. Well, trying to get it. Back the other way now. Shabinsky sending it down low, getting to it. There's Pate. Pate behind the net. Pate trying to get it back out in front. Nice job by Camp to come back and thwart that effort. This Camp sends it hard along the boards and all the way down. Behind the net it goes now, chased there by Evans. Evans hounded there by Krasinski. Krasinski causes the turnover. Clinton Krasinski behind the net, couldn't get it out in front. Ends up back at the blue line, turning on it there, Salisbury. Salisbury, nice job to turn and get it up to the blue line. Chased down there by Krasinski, looking to run the gauntlet. Salisbury reaches in to break it up, letting the shot go. That just missed. Nice play there by number 97, Allison Salisbury. She reached back to break that up. Away comes Camp now. Down the right wing, Keegan Camp. He's got a man in front, Krasinski. Trying to get it to him there. Couldn't connect. Clinton and Keegan out there now for the Seahawks. The forward units as they send it all the way down. That goes hard off the boards. On and now Salisbury. Salisbury on the forehand, hard around. Can't tell you how much that pleases the broadcaster. Here comes Beers now. Beers wheeling and dealing. Beers over the blue line, lets the shot go. Took a big hit, spilled into the corner as McCormick made the save. 5.5 minutes left to go as fresh troops arrive for both teams. Digging and mucking along the boards there. You see the beautiful South Windsor sweaters looking like the Washington team colors. Swobodowicz in the corner trying to get it back out in front. Loose in front now, goes right by the goaltender. Swobodowicz. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Robertson trying to get the puck out. A lot of consonants in that name, though. But I did remember my spectacles today, so I should be able to see okay. Here's a chance now for South Windsor. Trying to get to it. Got it down low. That ends up behind the net. Cross it goes now dangerously in front. Robertson got a piece of it. The rebound gets pushed just wide. There by Swobodowicz. Chance in front. Matos went off the heel of his stick as Bongo tracks it down. Bongo on the forehand. Can't get it out. The Knights have got the Seahawks hemmed in here a little bit. 3-on-1 down low. Letting the shot go. They score! Burying the biscuit there. Mason Matos. His second goal of the morning. And South Windsor will take the lead for the first time today. 4-3 is your score. Just over 4 minutes to go. Here in the opening half, we play two 22-minute running halves. Chance in front. They had a lady at the back door there. That was Engman. Engman got Matos in front. Bouncing puck dangerously. Still loose. Big stop there by Lacombe as Matos tried to get it back in front. But Mooney wouldn't allow that. Comes back to the point and all the way out. The buzzer sounds. So fresh legs will report for both teams in a very fast manner. Does Beers put the brakes on? Lets the shot go. Steered aside by McCormick. Off the boards it goes now. Camp waiting for it there. Here's Camp now. Camp letting the shot go. That went off a leg. Pate a little bit smarting there. Well, Mr. and Mrs. Pate may want to stop at Walmart on the way home for a bag of frozen peas or perhaps a nice cold ham steak Want to keep the swelling down on the ride back up to Windsor. South Windsor rink. We're going to be there at the end of the season, I believe February 24th, for the South Windsor senior night for the high school team. Can't wait. Thank you so much for allowing us to come over and broadcast. Here's a chance now. Welcome Beers run into there. And if you own a small business in the area, or South Windsor family, or know anybody that does, we are looking for broadcast partners for the game. It's a fundraiser for the team. For South Windsor, all advertising partners will be shared 50-50 with the team, with the Bobcats. So if you own a small business and know anybody who does, we still have a few spots available for the big game. I'm going to be there for senior night on the 24th. I cannot wait. I'm going to see the boys later today, like we said, down at Sacred Heart. Turning on it now, trying to come away with it is Evans. So if you do, please DM me or text me, or you can reach out to the South Windsor organization. They know they have my number. Help raise some money for the organization and help grow your brand. We get thousands of people tune in each weekend and help grow the Solu brand. Everybody wins. Beautiful pass ahead, Krasinski, but the buzzer beats him. So 2.5 minutes left to go here in the opening half. Quickly now, Tom doing battle behind the net there with McCormick. McCormick got it out to center. Bongo tracks it down, forcing the play wide. Bongo taking the angle there. Bongo won the puck, got it out to the blue line. Salisbury chases off there. Center side now for Bassett. Bassett got the puck down low, bounces across. Salisbury quickly on the puck in the corner. Digging and mucking. Mooney came over. Good puck support there by Lydia Mooney. Mooney trying to get it out. That's read like a fine piece of literature, letting the shot go and off Bassett's leg in front. McCormick turning. McCormick looking to pull the trigger. Hounded from behind. Never got the shot away cleanly as Tom turned on it there. Great job by Bongo to get a piece of the shot there. Out to the blue line it goes. Good puck movement here by the Knights. Wheeling and dealing at the blue line. Trying to get it down low. That's knocked aside by Salisbury and sent all the way down. And Tom giving chase in the corner. Turning on it there quickly. Slovodowicz. And 1:30 left to go here in the opening stanza. Quickly now. Here comes Beers. Beers walking in all alone. Pulls the trigger. Big glove save there by the netminder McCormick. As the Knights get back to it and send it all the way down. Right on the stick. Hops over the stick of O'Connell. O'Connell under duress from Matos. Matos lays the lumber into O'Connell. The wall goes moving. Behind the net now. Even more room to operate. Chance in front. Big stop by Lacombe. The rebound gets pushed out to center. Oh, look at that. The hit caused the wall to dislodge. What a big hit behind the net there. Play allowed to continue. There is no penalties in the Mites division, which really pleases the broadcaster. The coaching staff quickly out there to put the wall back together. Clearly, these gentlemen used to play with Legos back in the day. You can see by their efficiency. As they fix the wall quickly, great job by the Seahawks coaching staff to get out there and put the wall back together. The big hit by Matos rocked the entire nation here as the wall wiggled and buckled under the pressure. Under a minute to go now in the opening stanza, the opening half, excuse me. Now looks like things have been put back together, and put back together rather quickly. Great job by the Seahawks coaching staff. Well, it should just be game on. It is the Mites division. Oh, we're going to have a face-off. All right. So coach grabs the puck. Fantastic job there, coach, to get on that wall, and coach who hopped off the bench as well. These guys in the Mites division, they're all fantastic. I love these guys. The players and the coaches, they do such a great job with the kids. The most important thing in the Mites division, ladies and gentlemen, is that the young lady or lad's fired up to come back tomorrow and lace them up. That is number one, number two, and number three. Back the other way now. Over the blue line come the Knights now, walking in, pulling the trigger, they score! Matos buries the biscuit yet again. And the Knights extend the lead. Here come the Seahawks now, back the other way, letting the shot go, steered aside by McCormick with 20 seconds left to go. So Matos has got the hat trick here in the opening half. As the Knights looking to come away with it, they do. Down the wing they go, sending it up ahead, knocked down by the Seahawks on the backhand. Did get it out. And sent the head now down the left wing with speed. Now Camp with a tough angle shot. That one over the net, and that's going to do it. The opening half comes to a close. Your score at the end of one is South Windsor 5, Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks 3. I'll be right back with the second half. You're watching Mites Hockey here on the Solu. Thank you so much for joining us. It's an absolute blessing, honor, and privilege to be here with you today. What an affair. Two good teams going at it here today, ladies and gentlemen. It does not. I mean, it simply Does not get any better than this. We'll be back in a moment. Two good teams going at it here today, ladies and gentlemen. It does not. No, my, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you had a fantastic intermission. I hope you poured that second mimosa. Hope you locked up that second bagel, as we are ready to go here, as the South Windsor Knights and the Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks are locked in a titanic battle here today. 5-3 is the score. A fantastic opening half of hockey. They're playing about a rink and a third here today as the boards are up against the blue line. Big save by Lacombe. The rebound pushed just wide by Pate as Salisbury will track it down. Salisbury sending it up ahead, and it's on in on the forecheck. Beautiful D-to-D pass there by South Windsor as they break out with it. Into the corner it goes now. McCormick on it there. McCormick got it right back, still behind the net. You see the extra room here today as the wall is on the blue line. Normally the wall's on the red line, but since the other side of the rink wasn't being utilized, the coach has expanded the rink. It's absolutely fantastic. Great job by the Seahawks coaching staff to do that. On it now, quickly. Trying to turn on it and get it in front there was Eggman. In the corner now, McCormick against Salisbury. Salisbury digs it loose. Eggman got the stick there in the passing lane. Salisbury lays the lumber into McCormick. Behind the net it goes now. McCormick on it there. McCormick sauces it in front. Tom ties her man up. The bouncing puck now comes away. The Seahawks on it there. Seahawks trying to get the puck out. Knocked down by South Windsor. Talking in now the Knights, letting the shot go. Big stop by Lacombe, and here's Salisbury with it. Salisbury looks like we have a break in the action here. Not sure exactly what's happening. Game on. Pate turned around, letting the shot go. Lacombe making the save. Lacombe looking in his wickets there. Found it. Left it now for Tom. Here comes Tom now, making the move. Under duress. As the buzzer sounds, every 90 seconds you'll hear the buzzer sound and fresh legs report for each team. Quickly now, here's Camp now. Keegan Camp over the blue line, over what would be the red line, letting the shot go. Blocked aside there by Bessett. And the Windsor Knights send it out for Bongo to track it down. Turns and leaves it for Camp. Camp along the boards there. Camp sidesteps the checker Matos. Got it over the blue line, and behind the net it goes now. Camp got it out in front. Had a man in front there for a moment, but couldn't corral it. To the corner it goes now. South Windsor wins it, sends it all the way down, knocked down by Beers. He has Beers now in front of his own goaltender, decides better of it. Goes behind the net, puts the brakes on. Matos goes by. Beautiful pass out for Camp. Camp now down the left wing with speed. Camp hounded from behind. Camp moving the puck now, trying to get it in front as he's chased down there by Bissett. Luke Bissett got it back away to center, knocked down there by Bongo, Bongo wanted there. Bongo tried to get it up along the boards. Does get it to Camp. Camp's got a man wide. Camp making the move. Camp trying to run the gauntlet. Taken down there as Krasinski came barreling in on the forecheck. Back the other way now, South Windsor trying to get it up along the boards. Bongo over to meet it there. Bongo getting a piece of it, but it ends up in the corner. Knights get it out in front. Great job by Camp to come back and break it up as Matos was lurking. Matos got it out in front. That one goes off into the corner. On it there are the Windsor Knights. Bongo thwarted that effort, came right back. Got it out in front. The buzzer sounds, though. That's not going to count as the ref waves it off. It's hard to tell what counts and doesn't count in the Knights division, but, the buzzer did sound, so we'll say no goal. Although I hate to do that to the young lad, I assure you. You got to have some sort of rules here, otherwise it would be chaos. But that's why it is my favorite division in hockey, ladies. I always wanted to host a Solu Jamboree, or Solu Celebration, Solu Mites Fiesta or something. I don't know how do you say party or celebration in Russian? Chants in front now, because everything in Russian sounds good. Even saying goodbye in Russian sounds good. Dos svidaniya. Back the other way now. Up ahead, trying to get it out there was Mooney. Knocked down at the blue line, walking in, chopping at it, letting the shot go. That just missed as Pate got loose. He got it back out in front. Robertson in her skates, finds it, chips it out. They get the shot away from the point. That hit the post. Ringing the dinner bell there with the South Windsor Knights, but no one was hungry enough to answer the call. What do you suppose is wrong with Mama's cooking? Behind the net now. Tom on it there. Tom dislodges the puck. Got it out in front on the backhand. Nobody home from the Seahawks. Back the other way now. Here comes South Windsor, a 2-on-1. Sending it to the outside, tracking it down, turning on it there. Back to the blue line. Away comes Tom now. A semi-breakaway down the right wing at the dot, walking in, pulling the trigger. That just missed. And she looked to go on the wide side. Kept in by Mooney. There's the buzzer. 17 and a half minutes left to go here. In the second half, we play two halves. As quickly, Camp makes a beeline for the puck and arrives in ill humor. As do the Windsor Knights, though, but can't. Oh, excuse me, that's Beers. Beers walking off the boards. Beers had a man in front, tried to run the gauntlet, had it knocked away. Seahawks got to get back to moving the puck more. Here comes South Windsor now. Down the right wing they go. Chopping at it there was Camp. Camp, good hockey stop there. You saw Keegan put the brakes on there and spin back, and that's why the puck's on his stick left of her Beers. Beers with the move. Beers walking in, pulls the trigger. Big stop there by McCormick. Goes behind the net. Came back out in front dangerously. Everybody swiping at it. And getting it out of harm's way there was Shabinsky. Oh, the Seahawks were knocking at the door. But the South Windsor Knights said, go away, we gave it the office. Salisbury, good job to keep it in. Dumps it quickly into the corner behind the net now. On it there is Beers. Beers trying to get the puck out, got it out, but Camp sending it back in behind the net. Chasing it down there, Swabinski. Under duress from Krasinski. That came out, but Camp read that like a fine piece of literature. Puts the brakes on, slides it across. Beers lets the shot go. He scores! The beautiful pass there by Keegan Camp. He slid it over to Beers. Beers got the quick shot away before the netminder could get his feet set. And the Seahawks have pulled back within one. Here come the Seahawks now, back the other way, but the buzzer sounds. 16 minutes left to go here in what has been nothing short of an outstanding affair between these two excellent organizations. Here comes South Windsor now, back the other way, got it out in front, big stop, Lacombe looking behind him, but it's in front of him. What a nice stop there by Mason as he closes the wickets. Here comes Robinson now. Robinson putting the brakes on as she's hounded. Robinson wearing Tom Brady's number 12. Robinson up the boards, couldn't get it out, knocked down by McCormick. Tom tried to get to it, but the Windsor Knights did a nice job to get back. Here's a chance in front off the stick. They score! Pate buries the biscuit there, Jamison Pate, as they went off the inside of the stick there of Lacombe, but that's okay. These things happen. So 6-4 is your score. South Windsor leading it. On and now, Hannah Tom behind her net. Tom with it there. Tom trying to come away with it. Puts the brakes on. Circles back. Now with room. Wheeling and dealing. Over the blue line. Stepping to the outside with it. Down the right wing with speed. At the dot. Walking in. Pulling the trigger. That went off Pate. There's Pate doing it at both ends of the ice. And away come the Knights now. Back the other way. Trying to sidestep around. Bongo. Beautifully timed poke check there by Nicholas Bongo. Boy. You know, I'm a big fan of the Bongo boys. They really know how to play D. You see Bongo getting back there to cover. That was Evans in front of the net. They are 200-foot players, 400 feet if you put them together. Both the Bongo boys, Nicholas and Allen. Some of my favorite highlights. They're always big, strong boys, too. And they can, boy, I'll tell you, they take pride in defense. Walking in now. Beers lets the shot go. Off the post. Where is it? Right on the goal line. No goals. The coach gives the washout single. Nice stop there by McCormick. Along the boards now, Camp. Camp down the left wing with it. Camp letting the shot go. Went right through the goal mouth as Beers tracks it down. Gotten to there by the Knights. They get it out to center. Over comes O'Connell. The Knights send it into the corner. In the corner now, trying to come away with it. On to there, Matos. Matos turning on it. And the Seahawks got it up for Camp. Camp with it. Camp down the right wing. Camp putting the brakes on. Camp sliding it across. Now for Beers. Beers lets the shot go. That just missed. On the glove side, sent away by South Windsor and all the way down. 13 and a half minutes left to go. Bodies collide there. The wall goes moving. As O'Connell is sent flying. Looks like the structural integrity held up this time. Back the other way now, Beers. Beers down the left wing. Beers stayed with, got it out in front. C-Button one-timer. What a stop! As McCormick got the waffle on it and back the other way now. Here come the Knights. Stepping to him there was O'Connell, taken away from Matos. And then action at the Rose Garden here this morning. Along the boards now. Seahawks digging, mucking, doing their homework. Camp Krasinski over there. The Knights pushing it forward as the buzzer sounds. And fresh Seahawks will report for duty. Fresh Knights with 13 minutes to go. And a thumb now with the puck over the blue line. Lost the handle on it. Mooney. But the Knights forward to the side there by Salisbury. Sent ahead. That one. Just wide of Lacombe. Into the corner it goes now. On it there. Trying to turn on his Eggman. Eggman against Salisbury. Salisbury forced it into the corner. South Windsor tried to get it back to the blue line for Pate. Pate forced to track it down inside his own zone. Here's Pate now. Pate sending it along. Now Eggman in the corner. Eggman saucering it across. Went right through the goal mouth. That just missed as Evans was at the back door. But South Windsor tracked it down. Getting a chunk of it was Robinson rolling there on Tom as she got to it. Here comes Hannah now. Down the right wing. Serpentining away out of the zone. Over the red line. Stepping to the outside. Still with it. Pulling the trigger. Got a lot on it. Then a big stop there by the netminder McCormick as he caught it right where you put the dial deodorant on. Right in the underarm area there. Perhaps Old Spice for that young lad. Over the blue line, letting the shot go. Steered aside. Salisbury on it behind the net. Salisbury, good pass up ahead now for Thom. Thom over the blue line, trying to cut back to the inside. That effort is thwarted. Went back to go get it. Now the Knights come away with it. Back the other way now. Down the left wing they come with a step. Walking in, pulling the trigger. They score! Sullivan Evans diving across the goaltender to bury the biscuit. Makes it 7-4 South Windsor. Seahawks now down by 3. Back the other way now. Here come the Knights down the right wing. Tough angle shot by Matos. Fought off by Lacombe. In front it comes now for the Seahawks. Beers. Beers to the outside. Beers got it up ahead. They got a man in front now down the wing. Sliding it across. The net was yawning. And that just failed to click. Great break out there by the Seahawks. On it now. Stepping to the inside. Beers. Beers with room. He pulls the trigger. Big stop by McCormick. He got the flipper on it. Behind the net it goes now. On it now. South Windsor. Camp thwarted that effort. Second effort does get out. Good job there by the Knights to get it out, but it's kept in by Beers at the blue line. Turning on it there. Trying to come away with it. All the Knights at the blue line. Walking in. Looking to drop pass there, but Krasinski got back. Loose in front. That one went off the post as Matos got to it. Sent ahead now just out of the reach of Camp. And he'll track it down with 10.5 to go. Camp behind the net puts the brakes on like Maverick as Jester goes right by. Back for Beers. Beers winding, shooting, releasing the howitzer. That just missed. Here's Krasinski now in the corner. Clinton Krasinski turns on it, sends it behind the net. On it there, Shabinski. Shabinski got it out to center. Bongo comes over. Bongo got a piece of it. A nice job by the Knights to stay with it. Sliding it across now. Backdoor. Seabun one-timer. They score! Wesley Sabotowicz buries the biscuit on a perfect passing play there by South Windsor, and they extend the lead. Back the other way now. Thom serpentining over the blue line, trying to get it down low. That's knocked aside by the Knights. Here come the Knights now. Back the other way. Beautiful poke check there by O'Connell. And on the back check, getting a piece of it there. Thom spun around. She's got to like the effort on the back check. She's a little shaken up, but she'll be fine. She's tough as nails. Right back up is Hannah. That goes behind the net. Behind the net it goes now. Evans on it there. They're digging, they're mucking, they're doing their homework. As the Seahawks trying to come away with it. Robertson. Hard off the boards. Couldn't get it out. Ends up in the corner now. O'Connell sending it behind the net. Smart play there by O'Connell as Mooney will give chase. Windsor Knights first on it in the corner. Got it back to the blue line. Sidestepping the forecheck, letting the shot go. That just missed. Into the corner it goes now. Got it back out in front. Dangerously went right through the goal mouth. Out to the blue line where it's chased down there by Evans. Evans. Oh, Thom was ready. If he was going back that way, she was off to the races. Beautiful pass across, letting the shot go. Was Eggman, and a nice stop there by the netminder Lacombe. Just under 9 minutes to go now here. South Windsor leading this one. Up along the boards, trying to come away with it there was Tom. Tom looking to run the gauntlet, protecting the puck, still with it. Trying to get it in front, and as the buzzer sounds, and fresh Seahawks and fresh South Windsor Knights will report for duty. On it now is Beers. Beers in front of his own net with it. Beers making a couple of moves. Beers over the blue line, sliding it across, walking in. Camp pulls the trigger. That just missed as he was looking to go glove side high. Beers right on the tape of Camp. Camp letting the shot go. He's got Krasinski down low chasing it. Krasinski harnessing his inner Diego Maradona as he kicks it to himself, but away come the Knights now. Back the other way, stepping to the outside with speed. Over the blue line, trying to hit the trailer there was McCormick. Reaching for it like a hungry hippo. Chasing after the final wayward marble is Lacombe. Still trying to get the marble, still loose. They score! Matos buries the biscuit there for South Windsor. They increase the lead. Salisbury sending it all the way down. Behind the net it goes now. On it there, turning on it there with Sobrodowicz. Sobrodowicz getting it up now for Beers. Beers along the boards. Beers couldn't come away with it. Here comes South Windsor now, back the other way, sending it all the way down. 7.5 minutes left to go behind the net now. Salisbury on her man there, got it out in front on the backhand. Camp tied his man up. That ends up back at the blue line. As the Knights try to get it down low, they do, but turning on it there is Beers. Beers behind his own net with it now. Beers coming out the other side. Beers tape to tape for Camp. Here comes Camp now over the blue line, walks in, he scores! Keegan Camp buries the biscuit there. What a gorgeous pass by Beers right on the tape. And Camp knew exactly what to do with it. Back the other way. That just missed his pate. Let the shot go. In the corner now, Evans. Seahawks take it away there, trying to get it out. Can't do so. Hops over the stick at the blue line with 6:45 to go. That one sent all the way down. On it there, trying to get it in front. Nice job by Bongo to get the skates in the passing lane. Broken up by Robertson, but on it there was Bessett. Good job by Mooney on the back check to come through. Here comes Tom now. Tom down the right wing with it. Hounded there, turns back, looking for the path of least resistance. Behind the net now comes Tom. Tom leaves it for Mooney. Mooney on it there. Left it for Tom. Digging, mucking along the boards, trying to get it out. Couldn't do so. Bessett tried to step around Bongo. Not many people can. Sent ahead now, and here comes Hannah Tom now down the left wing with speed, chased over there by Pate. Pate just chops at it. Effectively gets it away to center. Bongo poke checks it away once again. Bongo in the corner now. Bongo on it there. Bongo turns to the forehand. Couldn't get it out as it's kept in, but now it comes out. Sent all the way across. Under 6 minutes to go now. On it there is Pate. Pate. Beautiful play. You got to love the way both of these teams move the puck. You got to remember, ladies and gentlemen, these are just 6 and 7-year-olds out there. Some of them turning 8 this year. Really like what I'm seeing from both of these organizations. The passing, the skating, the effort, the shooting, the back checking, everything. Really brings a smile to the broadcasters here because nobody can ever skate as fast as the puck. Don't ever forget that. Move the puck, move the puck, move the puck, I always say. If you're moving the puck effectively, you can beat a faster, better team. If you have a system, you stick to it, and everybody's doing their job, as the great Bill Belichick once had. But Bill Belichick going to the Falcons, come on. How do the Cowboys... After what happened with the door open, Jerry Jones doesn't get Belichick on board. I'm shocked and disappointed. Letting the shot go, big stop and save there by McCormick as he pounces on it. As Beers unleashed the howitzer. I can't believe Jerry Jones passed on Bill Belichick. Well, Jones doesn't want to deal with him, I guess. I guess McCarthy does what he says, when he says, and how he says, except for winning, I guess that is. I think McCarthy's a good coach. But my gosh, I thought Belichick was going to the Cowboys. I was like, oh, this is going to be something to see here. Belichick on the Falcons, he'll just be... They don't even have a quarterback. He'll be buried down there. People will forget about him. We'll just get the record and then retire. It'll be all boring. In the corner now, got it out in front. Seabun, one-timer, that just missed if he went to the Cowboys. I'd like to see him go to the Chargers, too, anyway. But the Falcons, my goodness. Yawn. In the corner now. See how Mayo does. The Patriots. Looks like he's putting his staff together. Now that it's done, I wish the guy nothing but the best. Down there, obviously, I'm a Patriot fan. Letting the shot go right through the wickets, loose in front, getting to it. Krasinski, he scores! Clinton Krasinski, following the puck to the cooker, buries the biscuit there. That is why you follow your shot. You get to the cooker, get to the cooker, get to the cooker. Clearly, Krasinski knew what to do there. Where you have a young lady or a young lad, the first time you take him to the skating rink, when they've got those little seals that they skate with that I'm still using to hold me up, You take them to the blue paint and you say, this is the cooker. This is where you got to get to. Obviously, the Krasinski family did that with Clinton his first time at the arena. You could see him get to the cooker and bury the biscuit and get the Seahawks within 3. Salisbury turning on it there. Couldn't get it out. Here's Evans now. Evans, eyes up, heads up. Nice job by Lacombe. Got a chunk of it. Still loose in front. They jam at it. Lacombe got the waffle on that. Gets the flipper on it. Side of the net. 3:16 left to go in the affair because Stone Cold said so. The backhand doesn't get through. On it now, Bessett. Bessett in the corner. Tried to get it in front. Robertson wouldn't allow that to continue. Robertson with the spinorama. Trying to come away with it now. Got it out in front dangerously. Tom came back to break that up. Up ahead now for Salisbury. Salisbury helps it along and sent all the way down. Off the boards it goes. Under 3 minutes to go here in what has been an outstanding affair. Good break out there by the Windsor Knights. As on it now is Eggman. Eggman on the backhand. Got it down low. Walking in, pulling the trigger. Lacombe got the glove on that. Nice stop there by Mason Lacombe. Both of these netminders have been fantastic here today. And there's the buzzer. Seahawks down by 3. Quickly off the bench now. Here comes Camp. Camp down the left wing. Camp at the dot. Camp with the old Gretzky curl. Puts the brakes on. Back to the forehand. Camp trying to send it across. Bouncing puck doesn't get through. Beers chopping at it. Camp chopping at it. The Knights keep it moving forward. Bongo chopping at it. The Knights get it behind the goal line. On it there. Got it back to the blue line. Just out of the reach there. That's Rabotowicz. Rabotowicz chasing it down. Hounded there by Krasinski. Here's Camp now. Camp at the dot, letting the shot go. Doesn't get through. Bouncing puck dangerously in front. And the South Windsor Knights come away with it. Back the other way they go. Great job of back checking there by Beers. Beers rounding the net like Bobby Orr. Out the other end now. Perfect pass there for Camp. Camp up ahead. Camp trying to connect. Couldn't do so. Along the boards now. Bongo. Bongo sends it across. On it there is Camp. Camp lost the handle on it. The buzzer sounds. And tracking it down now quickly. And sending it up there was Mooney. Mooney sending it in. Chased down by Pate. This is the final shift of the game here, ladies and gentlemen, between the Knights and the Seahawks. That's sent ahead now. O'Connell. O'Connell tracked from behind. O'Connell trying to come away with it. Tom over to dislodge the puck. Couldn't get it away. Now here's Evans. Evans in front looking to pull the trigger. That just missed on the waffle side there. Bouncing puck. Trying to come away with it. And now they do. Here comes O'Connell down the left wing. O'Connell hounded from behind. O'Connell tracks it into the corner. Trying to turn on it. Got it back to the blue line. Robertson on the backhand. Pushed it just wide. And Beers chopping at it there. Beers will track it down. Beers on it in his own zone. Beers behind the net with it now. Lewis Beers with 30 seconds to go. Beers trying to cut back to the inside. Lost his footing. Left it for Robertson. Robertson moves it along. Seahawks on it there. Couldn't come away with it. Now Mooney over. They're digging, they're mucking, they're doing their homework. But the Knights come away with it now. One last chance with 15 seconds left. Had Bissett in front. Couldn't get the puck out. That's knocked down by South Windsor. They send it back in. Big stop by Lacombe. It'll pounce on it. And there'll be no further play. 5 seconds left to go here in the affair. Sent all the way down by the Seahawks, but that's going to do it. And the buzzer sounds, ladies and gentlemen. A fantastic affair between both of these organizations. I believe they're going to stay on the ice for penalty shots here as each player will get a penalty shot. I believe is what we usually do here in the Mites division. Yes, we will. Well, your certified auto repair Solu top dog of the game. Ladies and gentlemen, well, we'll get to that in a moment. South Windsor walking in, letting the shot go. They score. Beautiful shot there by McCormick. Seahawks send out their first representative. That is Camp. Camp over the blue line, taking his time, fakes the shot to the backhand. The net is yawning. He scores. Keegan Camp. South Windsor sending out their next representative to the backhand. They score. That was number 10, Swobodowicz. Wesley with the celebration. And away now comes Tom. Tom walking in. Backhand, forehand. Slid off her stick. Good move, though. She had the netminder beaten. Now South Windsor. They send out their next representative. Clearly turning on it there was Eggman. Eggman walking in with the forehand shot. Nice save there by Lacombe. Seahawks now with their penalty shot coming in now. Clinton Krasinski. Krasinski to the forehand. Slid off his stick. South Windsor will send out their next representative with speed now. Over the blue line, making the move, letting the shot go. He scores! Luke Bessett. He had a nice game. Back the other way now. Here comes Salisbury. Salisbury with the laser beam right off the waffle. Nice save there by McCormick. South Windsor sends out their next representative. Walking in now, Evans. Evans lets the shot go. That just missed on the glove side. And now the Seahawks. With a chance now, Beers coming in slowly, under control to the forehand, protecting the puck. He scores! Lewis Beers buries the biscuit. And now here comes Pate. The long runway to get the speed going. Pate walking in, lets the shot go. A laser beam over the crossbar. Pate really backed up and got a lot of momentum there. Smart. And here come the Seahawks now. Looks like that's going to be Bongo. Bongo walking in. Bongo to the forehand. Tried to go 5-hole. McCormick closed it up. He's stuck there by the netminder, Henry McCormick. And now South Windsor sending out their next representative. Walking in to the backhand. Back to the forehand. Off the side of the post. Good thinking there, though, by Shabinsky. And here come the Seahawks now. Quickly. Walking in Mooney. Mooney pulls the trigger. Big stop by McCormick as he closes the wickets. Here comes South Windsor now. Over the blue line. Backhand, forehand, letting the shot go. They score! Mason Matos. He's your top dog of the affair, too, by the way. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes Robinson now. Robinson walking in. Robinson pulls the trigger. She scores! Emberlyn Robertson with a great move. And now here comes O'Connell. O'Connell walking in. Big stop there by McCormick. And I think that's going to do it. No, I think the goaltenders might take a shot here. Let's see. Hold on. Hold the fort. Here comes Lacombe now. Lacombe went back to go get it. Lacombe walking in, the goaltender. Still with it. Lacombe using the big paddle goaltending stick. Not easy to do. Having trouble with it. Went back to find it. Here comes Lacombe now. One hand on the stick. Gets his second hand winding. Shooting. He scores! Mason Lacombe buries the biscuit for the Seahawks. And now here comes Henry McCormick, the goaltender for the Knights. Back the other way. Walking in, goalie on goalie, mano a mano, lets the shot go. Big stop there by Lacombe. And that's going to do it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't get any better than that. What a fantastic affair we were just privy to, as you see both teams celebrating as they should. Great job by the Seahawks. Great job by the Knights. Great job by you at home. Fantastic job by the coaching staff. I hope you enjoyed this affair, ladies and gentlemen. It's been an absolute blessing, honor, and privilege to be able to bring you this game. We'll be back in about 15 minutes as the Echo Stars pay a visit here to our Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks squirt team. So thank you for watching Mites Hockey here on the Solo. I've been your host, Scotty Bonner. It's been an absolute blessing, honor, and privilege to be able to bring you this game. What a great job by all the young ladies and lads out there. We'll see everybody again soon. And be sure to tune in today at 12:15 as your South Windsor Bobcats will be on the road down in Fairfield. All right, we'll see everybody again soon. Have a great day, everybody. Have a great weekend. Thank you so much for tuning in.